Hey everyone, and welcome to the Webtogs gear review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Thule AllTrail 35 litre rucksack. So this rucksack's perfect for if you're going on a big day excursion and you need a lot of space for your kit, or if you're reducing your pack. So I should say, when it comes to a weekend backpacking or wild camping, should I say, this is definitely something to consider. So the only cool key feature I want to show you is a thing called VersaClick, which is basically on this hip system here. At the moment they've just got a strap system, so you know, if you want to put your walking poles through there, but basically this side panel here enables you to adjust and to change what actually is positioned on there. So Thule offer lots of accessories from water bottles, sleeves, additional pockets and stuff like that. Just means you can take that off and then fit something different on there, which basically means it utilizes that space for what you need it for the different type of adventure that you're going to be doing. Anyway, I'll show you that in a little bit more detail later on. So let's take a closer look. So first off, as you can see, it just looks like a traditional standard backpack, which it kind of is. But what's really cool, if we take a look at the outside, it's covered in micro ripstop material, which means it's lightweight, but it's super hard wearing, which is awesome. You have your traditional side pockets on there for your water bottles, and again, that is elasticated, so it will naturally fit whatever you pop in there, and it's got heavy elastication on the top there, which means it's going to keep everything in place. You've got hook lits, or daisy chains as some people call them, on the front here, so you can hook stuff off that using carabiners. There's a couple at the bottom and there's a couple at the top there. What is really cool though is this pocket here. So it looks like it's a pocket to its own section, which technically it is. So this is great for grab and go items, but at the top here, you actually, so you've got this mesh section there, which again is all held by a compression strap, which I'll show you later. But going through this top section here, you actually have access to your main section. So even though it looks like it's one big open area, and obviously this is a separate pocket, you actually have the freedom. So if there's something that you want to grab and go, and normally it's at the bottom, I think rather than having to undo the entire top, you can actually gain access to your main bag through this front pocket. And again, the front pocket itself is basically this whole front section here as well, which is really cool. Got a nice depth in there. Now, obviously, depending on how much space you have in this front pocket will determine how much you've actually put in your main compartment. But yeah, the fact that it is separated, but due to this mesh system on there, it just means that you gain access to your main bag, which is really cool. At the base of the rucksack itself, you have your traditional rain cover, which is nice and blue, which is great, which means you'll be able to be seen. Depending on the climate as well, if you don't want that rain cover, you can take it out, and then you can use that pocket as additional storage as well, which is really cool. So that's basically the front part of the bag itself. I mean, you've got your traditional compression straps on the side there. Just means that everything's in place. You know, once all your gear's in there, click in there, compress the straps, should I say, and that's just going to hold everything in there. To gain access to the main part of the bag is a nice simple zip system. There we go. So nice top heavy zip system on there, and then on the inside, so you'll see the mesh lining. So this is the mesh lining to the separate bag, which again is compression strapped. So that is basically helping everything keep separate in there by just clicking onto that section there. The main bag itself is one big open space. You do have your traditional or additional back pockets. Again, this is going to be for your hydration bladder. You've got your click system in there, and then it just feeds through the top there and comes out the back. And then, hey presto, you can go and grab yourself a drink, which is really cool. But yeah, like I say, with traditional bags, that's just basically one big open space. You have a really cool secure mesh pocket on the front. Nice and spacious. So this is going to be great for your wallet, your keys, stuff that, you know, you just want to keep protected, and you don't want to be searching the bottom of your bag, or you don't want it in that front pocket as well. So just pop it in there, keeps everything secure. The fact that it's zipped up is really cool as well. So that's the main bag itself, the main zip, and I believe there is an additional storage as well. So again, like a very traditional backpack style, you also have an additional storage at the top there. Again, depending on what you put in that bottom section, in that bottom pocket, will determine how much space you have in the top as well. So that's always something to consider. And what's quite nice as well is the zip itself is storm-proof as well. So if the heavens do open, obviously light shower, and you don't want to put your rain cover over it, and whatever is in that top section will stay nice and dry due to the fact that, yeah, they've just put a storm flat on there. So let's take a look at the back of the rucksack. So what's really cool about this rucksack is that even though it's 32 litres, what they've done is they've looked at a traditional style rucksack. So as you can see in this section here, you can adjust it, which basically, let me lower down. So basically you can lower this section or you can raise this section, customizing it to how it fits you and how you need the backpack to fit on your back, which is really, really cool. And that's really simple Velcro system on there, which is really, really cool. The straps themselves, as you can see, they are ergonomically fit. Let me just lower it again. They're ergonomically fit. So they're fit to go with you rather than against you. They're designed to move with your body shape, making it a lot more comfortable, reducing any pressure points or rub on your shoulders or on your chest area, which is really, really cool. Again, compact padding. So even though it doesn't feel very thick or very comfortable, it will be very comfortable, and it will design and give you comfort where you need that comfort to be on your back. You have a traditional clip chest strap, again, clips into place, and then there isn't any Velcro or elastication on that band. But to be honest with you, if you've packed your bag properly in the back, you won't ever need to use the chest strap. And then that brings us down to the hip belts. So the hip belts themselves, as you can see, I'm just trying to get a really cool camera angle there. As you can see, what you've got here is your traditional pocket. Again, let me just open that up. It's got that mesh material which is slightly elasticated, so whatever you pop in there will mimic the shape of what you put in there, holding it nice and securely, which is awesome. But yeah, that's pretty cool. But then you have this lock system. Let me just swing this around the other way. So this lock system is really, really cool. So like I said, you've got the band section on here, which is basically just a piece of rubber band. So you can attach your walking poles, you can hang things off of this system on here. But if you don't want that, you can detach it from the base there. It's a really nice simple click system. I'm not going to do it on here. And then you can replace that with a TUI water bottle sleeve. They've got pockets, they've got all types of accessories and designs that actually clip into place with this. And like I said earlier, what that means is that you can customize the actual hip belt itself to suit what you need for the adventure that you're going on. Again, if you don't want the water bottle on there, you can replace it with an additional bigger pocket if you're going to be carrying extra items, or you want more grab and go items on your hip belt. If you want your walking poles, again, you can use this system on here and feed that through there. Yeah, it's really customizable. Again, all you need to do is make sure that it's got that 2-hook system on there, and then you're good to go. So, who's this backpack? Who is the AllTrail 35 litre for? Like I said in the video, if you're doing a big day excursion and you need all the space you can get, but you can organise it a little bit better, but also has a traditional design, this is definitely something to consider. If you're a weekend backpacker, or possibly even a 4-dayer backpacker or wild camper, and you've reduced your size to fit 35 litres, this is definitely a pack to look out for. It's lightweight, you've got great adjustment, very much like a bigger style rucksack backpack, but in a smaller frame set. There's lots of features as well. Like I said, having access to the front of the actual main part of the bag through the front zip is great, and the fact that that also is an additional storage area, again, it's fantastic. As I said, it's going to tick a lot of boxes. Anyway, if you want any more information about this pack, just head over to webtogs.com or click on the link that is pinned in the comments below. And whilst you're there, you'll notice that we're doing an awesome initiative at the moment, which is place an order, plant a tree. So through every order that is placed through our website, webtogs.com, we are planting a tree. The world needs more trees, and this is a fantastic initiative that we're super proud of. But what a lot of people also don't realise is that our warehouse is super eco-friendly. Yes, basically, as of recording, our carbon emissions are down by 93.5%, which within itself is fantastic. It means that it's probably one of, if not the most eco-friendly warehouse in Britain and in Europe, and within the world, we're blatantly in the top 5 when it comes to eco-ness and eco-awareness when it comes to our warehouse. But if you combine that with our place and order plant a tree initiative that we're doing, it does something special. So, that tree that we will plant based on your order placed through our website basically offsets the carbon emissions of 3 other Webtog orders. So that one tree we're planting will wipe out the carbon emissions of 3 other Webtog orders, basically purely for the fact that we've got our like I said, our carbon emissions down low, so low. you know, which is really, really cool. So that's amazing. And also as well, those 3 Webtog orders that we've wiped the emissions for, those 3 orders are also going to be planting trees as well. So it really is a win-win. Anyway, I'm going to stop blabbering on. I'm going to let you get on with your day. If you do want to find out more information about the Plant a Tree initiative, or you know how eco-friendly our warehouse is, again, it's all going to be in the links below, in the comments below. I've pinned them, sorry. I'm going to get my words out. Do you know what? I'm just going to end the video there. Thanks for watching, guys, and happy trails.